Hello, friends. It's Catherine Furrow-Zaharsky here, and thank you for joining me on what will be the first of many posts on the YouTube channel for the KFZ Spa team. What is BeautiControl? You know, let's start there. What is BeautiControl? That's why I started this channel, because I have so many friends and family who just crack up at the posts that I put on Facebook, and they absolutely love to hear about what's going on, but they're a little confused, you know. For those of you who don't know me personally, I have been in theater all of my life, and recently moved back to Louisville, Kentucky from New York to raise my family. I have two beautiful girls and a husband who is full-time in college right now, and I'm the sole breadwinner in my family while my husband completes his degree. And a lot of people ask me, you know, what is this BeautiControl? Well, let me make it real personal for you, if I can, for a second. 2009. I want you to think back on that year, if you can, and I hope you had a stellar year. But financially, where were you in 2009? You know, if you walk up to anyone on the street and you talk about the year 2009, everybody sort of cringes just a little bit. We had a lot of drama in 2009 financially as a country and as individuals. And for me personally, and I know this story is going to hit home with so many of you out there, but for me personally, 2009 was just a devastating year. Not only just financially, but health-wise, it was not good for members of my family, for my husband, for my daughter, for myself. Thank God our toddler is doing just fine, but things were rough in 2009, and I knew it was time to make a change for my family, but I wasn't sure what to do. Now, how many of you out there can relate to that? You got to the midpoint in the year, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, 2 or 3 years ago, financially even, we were set, or maybe you haven't even been financially stable yet. Think about that. Scary place to be. And then through the grace of God and the universe, I was sent Richard Ryan, who's an executive director with the company. Now, Richard Ryan is the most successful male in BeautiControl now in this female-dominated industry. He is just an amazing man, a father of 3, wonderful husband to his wife, has this great company, and I was fortunate enough to be put in his path because his children are actually students of mine at the studio where I teach in Louisville, Kentucky, and I teach theater and acting lessons. And Richard was at a networking event and started to talk about his company, and I stood there and I listened, but you know, I've been there. I've done that before. I've heard about these wonderful work-at-home, quote-unquote, opportunities and these other companies where you can sell cosmetics and different kinds of products and make great money and earn vehicles and earn cars. And I really wasn't turned on by anything, except when he started to talk about the time that he was spending with his family and helping people de-stress. Now, in October of last year, when I spoke with Richard about this opportunity at this event, I was at a point where I was 32 years old and was at a point where my body was under so much stress. I was aging rapidly. I could tell that I was constantly out of breath. My muscles were sore. My mind was swimming. I couldn't handle all the pressure that I was under. And so I approached Richard and I said, you know what, I'm really interested to hear a little bit more about your products. And I left it at that, you know, because if you go up to someone who's in direct sales and you say, I'm interested in learning about their company, there's that fear that we have in society that they're just going to attack us. Well, Richard didn't attack, that's for sure. And we scheduled a one-on-one spa consultation, and he came to my place of business, and I had a head-to-toe spa right there at work. About a half an hour is what it took. Soothing eye pads, instant manicure treatments, soothing foot cream. We did a little bit of a spa facial and a mini makeover with some of the cosmetics that he had, and then he walked me through some deep breathing and some de-stressing techniques. And at the end of the experience, I had tears in my eyes. And I thought to myself, my God, if my life could be built around helping other people feel this way, to help take off the stress of what have just been terrible years for some people, wouldn't that be an amazing gift? Wouldn't it be great? Because that's the same jolt I get out of theater. And if you're a teacher in the public school system, that's the same jolt you get out of that. If you're a lawyer or a doctor, to be able to help people in that way. If you're any sort of a public servant, a police officer, an EMT worker, if you work behind the counter at McDonald's or Walmart or wherever it is you spend your time to make your money for your family, at the end of the day when you've helped someone, those are the best days that you remember. And we have so precious little time on this earth. Why spend our time doing things that we're simply not happy about or just don't have the passion for anymore? So I looked at Richard and after that spa experience and I said, you know what, I'm interested, but I don't have a lot of money right now. And he said, well, you know, that's okay. Because right now to join the company, and this was last year, 2009, $125 to start your company. But what I'm going to do for you, he said to me, why don't you go ahead and hold a spa and see if you can earn enough money in your spa to be able to buy your way into the company. I figured, what the heck do I have to lose at this point, you know? So I shared the products with a couple people, and I did earn enough money to be able to buy my way into the company after about a week. And I got my 125 kit and the products that I needed to start my business. And I've been growing my business slowly ever since. I am almost a senior VIP. I make enough money through my BeautiControl business. By the way, I make 50% profit. 50% profit, 50% profit. And you have the opportunity to do that in your first 30 days with BeautiControl. Isn't that amazing? But I make 50% profit. I do make commission off of my team, the people who are underneath me that work. But I don't want to say underneath me because we are all at the same level. You know, we have an amazing support system. And what has really blown my mind, not just the financial aspect of BeautiControl, but the way that I can build my business around my family and not have to build my family around anything other than just my family. My business is there, and it's there when I need it, and I can work on it as much as I want. I have my income potential set where it can be. No matter how hard I work, it's there. And my family is in the spotlight. For the first time in my adult life, my family is able to be taken care of by a business, by a company that we can set our own terms. Now, friends, I know a lot of you are listening and you're thinking, oh my gosh, there's just no way. I just can't do this. You can. And trust me, I've been there. I've been there where you are. I've been scared. I have looked in my checkbook and seen $10 and have known that it was Wednesday and I don't get paid until Monday. And I need to put gas in the car and I need to fill bellies with good warm food. And I know what it's like to sit at home and to have resumes out every single place that you can possibly think of and imagine with a degree that you've got, and nobody calls. And to go in and have great interviews with people and shake hands, but nobody's hiring because there's hiring freezes. I know what that's like. I have been there. I am only a little over a year away from that life, but I tell you right now, you can do this. You can do this. And it's possible with BeautiControl. And if you're listening to me right now and you're thinking, but, you know, BeautiControl, seriously, come on. All I ask is that you give it a try, just for you. This isn't about me. This isn't about me building my business. I really feel like I have the cure to cancer, and I have to share it with everybody. It is our job to de-stress people. The products sell themselves. When you walk into a home or an office or sit down and do a one-on-one consultation with someone, it is not about showing them this great wealth of cosmeceutical-grade products that they can choose from and have at-home service and look better than they've looked in years and years and years with all of these wonderful products that we have, and be able to have a free microdermabrasion treatment and be able to have this and that. All of those things are great and they're wonderful perks, but what it's about at the very end of the day, when you put your head down at the pillow at night, have you helped someone change their life? And in return, are you living the life that you want to live? The opportunity is there, and it's through BeautiControl. If you're listening to this right now and you want more information, please contact me. My email address is F as in Frank, Z as in Zebra, Spa, KFZ Spa @live.com. That's KFZSpa at LIV as in Victor, E.com. Send me a message or find me on Facebook. You see my name there on the YouTube screen. I'm happy to talk to you about this opportunity. I'm absolutely thrilled to share this company with you. I am living the life of my dreams. I get to stay home with my family. My husband is going to school full time. We've just moved to a wonderful house. My children are happy and healthy. I'm back and doing professional theater again on my terms. And I've got my BeautiControl business and my BeautiControl family and all the support in the world I could ever want for my own business. I am the CEO of my own company. Do you hear that, Richard? That's what Richard says to all of his new recruits. You are the CEO of your own company. Say that with me. I am the CEO of my own company. And I'm in control, and I live the beautiful life. Blessings to everyone. I send hope and peace and joy into your life. And please let me know how I can help you achieve your dreams.